It's finally June. It's finally starting to get warm out. Stupid warm. Today I'm really busy. I'm cutting grass and running errands and trying to get back home so I can get settled in. Tyler and I are going to do some Minecrafting tonight. I hope. I'm hoping that's something that we get to do. Oh, I'm going to pull in here and get myself a drink at the drive-through. No, I'm not. It looks expensive. To hell with that. So as you know, I exclusively drink Diet Dr. Pepper when it comes to soda because I only drink Dr. Pepper now. I occasionally have a Sprite every real once in a while, but I've taken that out of my rotation as well. This is a regular Dr. Pepper can as of 2025. They changed the designs over the years. You know how it is. Dr. Pepper usually has the little dot, but they took that out some years ago. I've got a fresh can that I'm going to be drinking here in a bit. And you might be wondering, why do I give a crap about any of this? You've been talking about Dr. Pepper a lot lately. What is up? Well, glad you asked. Some years ago, especially when I had my factory job, and I worked on an assembly line for anywhere from 8 to 16 hours a day. I did a lot of double shifts that required Monster. I was sucking down can after can of Monster, and that's just not good for you. So I switched to the zero sugar. Not that that's any better. None of this is like super healthy, but that's a conversation for another day. I don't like the taste of Red Bull. I'm sorry. It tastes like gasoline or jet fuel or some nasty, gross stuff. But, you know, this is typically, outside of tea and water, what I drink on any given day. Now, I went for a good, about a year without drinking any Monsters. I laid off of them for a while. But lately, I have been trying out other Monster flavors. And I love the Monster cans too because they're always textured. I've always loved the designs of Monster energy drink cans. Zero sugar. This is Ultra Vice Guava? I don't know. But I recently learned that some people go so above and beyond and go so ham with their energy drinks that people are paying scalpers online hundreds if not thousands of dollars for exclusive energy drinks. And I forgot where I learned that. I want to say I learned it in a cartoon. Was it South Park? You can kind of see me holding the camera. This is Ultra Paradise. Ultra Strawberry Dreams. I think the designs are pretty cool as well. Let's see, this is Ultra Fantasy Ruby Red. And then last but not least, this really cool blue can, Ultra Blue Hawaiian. I don't know if native Hawaiians would find this imagery offensive. Kind of feels like they might. I apologize if you do. Especially with that. I don't know. I like the little fish. But this seems like it might be a little culturally insensitive. I don't know. I don't know a ton about Hawaii. But yeah, that's what I've been using to keep me going lately because I recently switched my sleep routine back around. I've been on days. I needed to be up on days for the month of June so I could get a ton of work done. June is my absolute busiest month every year, and I needed to be up days, and I can't do that without a little help. Alright, sweet. We have some stuff. We have the Quetzalcoatlus, Spinosaurus. Still have some old chaos theory stuff here. There's our first look at the bad boy. Like I said, the Mosasaurus for Rebirth seems a lot larger than the Jurassic World edition. Wonder if they'll use the Spinosaurus more than the Rex. Baryonyx. So they've recolored the Baryonyx from like a blue silver color to this orangey red. Oh, the Utah Raptor. Always a favorite. It's been completely recolored as well. So like a hard plastic. Dragon stuff keeps encroaching upon my Jurassic stuff. You guys remember I did a vlog a couple of years ago. I don't remember exactly what year it was, but my Switch was dying. It was making a lot of noise. I think the fan inside was going out, so I made a mad dash to, I want to say, where'd we go? Target? Ooh, Inception. But we went to Target and I picked up the OLED model, which at the time was expensive. It was like 400 bucks. I didn't really have that money to spend, but I spent it anyway just to get the OLED model because I kept hearing about OLED all over the place, and I thought, well, we'll see what this OLED business is. The screen looked a little different, but I liked the way that it looked. Now, the Switch 2 was announced and subsequently released today, and the day that the pre-order went live, I really didn't have a plan in place other than spam the apps. So I got on Target, Best Buy, Walmart, and I kept trying to place my order as soon as they went up. But they kept getting, you know, the websites were crashing. Everybody around the country, or North America in general, I guess, was trying to place an order. No good. I placed one with Target, it got canceled. It wasn't going through at Walmart, it wasn't going through at Best Buy, or I remember Best Buy wasn't even taking pre-orders until well late that night. So it was a mess, and then finally, later in the night or later in the morning, I remember trying to place an order on Target, and it finally went through. So I placed an order for the console, and then one of the carrying cases. This is my old... I've had multiple carrying cases over the years for the Switch. This is the carrying case that I've had for a while. It's very basic. It's just Animal Crossing. I love it. It gets the job done. But I had my pre-order on Target, and I started to notice that it kept saying that it was going to be delivered Wednesday, June 11th. And I looked online, and everybody on social media kept saying, oh, mine's being shipped out a day early so that it gets here on the release day. And that was through all the various big box retailers. And I kept saying, well, I'm left holding the short end of the stick. And then a day or so ago, my buddy Thomas he rung me up and said, you know, he called Walmart, our local Walmart here, and said that they told him on the phone they had boxes of the things in the back. And since we live in such a small, rural, middle of nowhere town, I really didn't think there'd be a bum rush on the switch too. So he was able to go this morning and pick his up at Walmart in person with no problem. And see, he didn't even know if he was going to buy one on release. So, you know, I got up super early this morning. I got up at like 7 because I had to take the dog to the groomer to be dropped off at 8. And I thought, well, while I'm in town, let me look, because the app still says that mine's not going to get here till June 11th, which is a week away. And I said, nah, let's just go to Walmart and let's see if they have one in stock. So I have my Switch 2 in hand, and I'll be unboxing this bad boy. And I guess I have to do a system transfer, but there she is. I'm pretty happy to have it in hand. Day one. We can play us some Mario Kart later. I didn't stream yesterday because I felt so rough yesterday. This also, while I have you guys sitting here in front of me, this damn CPAP mask, it goes in my nose like so, and it sits on my mustache weird. It deforms it. Anywho, I'm up super early with nothing really to do other than do this. I'm hoping that I don't crash out by the afternoon because I have a lot of Minecraft stuff to do with my friends. Not to mention some Jurassic World videos, since it is now Jurassic June. There's so much to do. So much to do. Not to mention all the IRL stuff that I have to do today. Well, I best get to it because I'm going to be busy. Somebody's coming home from the groomers. Look at him. He's being a little antsy. Yeah. She said he had a lot of fleas that go around, so I'm going to have to do something about that. Whoa. You like to look out, huh? I'm not supposed to be filming and driving, so I'm trying to shoot you while I'm stopped. He's a nervous rider. Look at the little bird. He was on our porch. He landed on the porch and he was upside down. UPS truck. I don't think it's okay. There's definitely something wrong. I don't know if the weather took him out or what. Keeps opening its mouth. Are you a baby? I mean, I know you're not a baby, but it could be a younger bird. I know they open their beak like that when they're really hot. It's their way of cooling off. Alright, the Switch 2 carrying case came in. Kind of the last little clip here of our Switch 2 unboxing. It's nothing special. It came with a screen protector, which I've hello. been able to put on. My house is so dusty. It's hard to tell, but it's on there with no bubbles and no debris under the screen, but it's kind of hard to tell with this camera. Focus. This is the carrying case. Switch 2 logo. Nintendo logo. They're kind of hard to see. I'm assuming this is from Nintendo directly. I'm assuming it's an official Nintendo product. Let me open it up. I'm assuming it's officially Nintendo because it's the same case that every retailer had to go along with the Switch. You put your little games in there. I like it. It's durable. It's nothing fancy. I've been through a few Switch cases in my day. I currently use the Animal Crossing case for my Switch 1. Here's the thing, can I open it, folks? One-handed. Probably. It's not like I have a tripod or anything that I could use and make this a lot easier on myself. Okay, here's my Switch OLED. I took out the middle part to this case where you put the cartridges in, like this one has. This piece here. I found it very annoying, so I cut it out. You can kind of see there. But either way, I literally just wanted a case. This kit came with this little Nintendo cloth. They always come with a little cloth. I guess I lost the cloth. It goes with this one. But yeah, that's it. The Switch 2 is here. I've been playing Mario Kart kind of like this. Honestly, I've been playing so much Minecraft on my PC lately that I haven't really put as much time into the Switch 2 as I should be. All in all, the Joy-Cons feel nice. Putting them on this doohickey feels weird. I still haven't used the C button yet. I don't know anybody personally who owns a Switch 2. Well, I guess Thomas. My buddy Thomas has one, but we don't really play together anymore. We've kind of downgraded to acquaintances at this point because we just have our own stuff going on. But yeah, there it is, Switch case. Look at the kitty. Beard pets. He loves this. Look at him.